Yeah, well, I mean, to me, it looked like we played that game not to lose, as opposed to continuing to attack and playing the game to win. You know, we play a solid game pretty much until the last 5 minutes of the game, and you know, I thought we played to lose. I mean, said not to win. I mean, said to win, as opposed to continuing to stay aggressive offensively. You know, execute set your screens, keep the pressure by attacking their defense. Defensively, coming down and getting a stop. You know, understanding the situation. We've done that all season long. But tonight, you know, LeBron stepped up and knocked down some threes. He's shooting 20-something% from the floor. He hasn't made shots all night long. And, you know, he made 3 threes down the stretch, which are big threes.
Talk about their last possession, your strategy.
Yeah, well, the thing is contained. You know, they basically was doing a lot of things. You know, they were running their drags. They were running, you know, trying to, you know, get 4 or 5 switched on LeBron. And basically they went with an ISO. And, you know, he put his head down and went to the basket. You know, we got to step over and help on that. You know, we got to contain him. You know, it first starts with containing him and keeping him in front of us. But then we got to step over and we got to give help.
Coach, you had Joel in there pretty much.
Yeah.
Any block?
Yeah, but you know, we talked about that at the end, but they were running mid pick and rolls. We felt like they probably would go to a screen and roll with Ilgauskas and LeBron or something like that, and we wanted a defense in there that could switch and guard the basket. So I had Joel up and end up going back with LaMarcus because we needed to be able to play. You know, if they ran something quick where we had to switch, LaMarcus could switch out. If they had something going to the basket, you know, LaMarcus should be able to step over.
How bad is the loss like that hurt you?
It hurts. I mean, because it's a game you have control over. You got control of this game, and you know, the whole time, you know, we were talking in the fourth quarter. They're in a desperate situation. They got to have a sense of urgency. They got to put their head down. They got to go to the offensive glass. And, you know, in that situation, you can't be outworked. And LeBron made some big shots. You know, they got a couple of offensive boards. And, you know, offensively, you know, I think they went on an 11-0 run. So we also got to score. And, you know, we didn't do that.
Did you feel you just got too comfortable after taking the 11-point lead?
Well, yeah, whatever we did, you know, it cost us. And again, you got to, I think I know you got to stay aggressive. You got to keep the pressure on them by attacking them, you know, pushing the ball down the floor, really playing our rules, which is, you know, you play early or you play late. Look to get something easy off of a make or miss. And if you don't have anything, then you set up. And I thought we got into basically the last 2 minutes of an offense. We just walked it down and we got into our pick and roll sets. LeBron did a nice job on Brandon. And, you know, they kept us from scoring.
Did you find you guys were a little stunned after what happened there?
Yeah, it's a shocking loss. We thought we had this game under control. But, I mean, he had been missing shots all game, but he made them when he needed to. And I think that's just the toughest thing to deal with is he did a great job of stepping up, and then he won a game like that.
Is there something to take to learn from this for your team?
We just got to keep getting better. I mean, everybody's elevated their game, and Cleveland's, you know, they're playing for the playoffs, and they wanted this game more than we did. So, I mean, yeah, we definitely got to learn that we got to get stops down the stretch of games. We can't just let guys like LeBron go for, you know, 15 points in a quarter or whatever he had.
Considering the stretch you guys have had the last 2 months, how does this loss hurt compared to some of the other tough ones you've had?
Well, this is the toughest because, you know, anytime you lose on the last second shot, I mean, I would rather they beat us by 15 or 20. You know, to lose like this is tough. But we just got to get better, get tougher. Next game, we got another game on Friday, and the Knicks will be ready for us. So we just got to be ready in the fourth quarter to get stops and try to win the game on the defensive end and not try to outscore teams.
LeBron and you were on each other at the end there, matched up together. What, I his game and what he was able to do, given that you were the guy right in front of him?
Yeah, he's a good player. I mean, like I said, all game we did a good job of forcing him to miss shots. It's just in the fourth quarter he made some big shots, and when he's making 3-pointers, it's really tough to guard him because he can get to the basket. And I thought we did a good job, but just when it counted, he did a better job.
Is this one that can linger if you're not careful?
Yeah, I mean, I will hope not. I'm going to come back and try to make sure we win this game. But we can't try to win it, the first 3 quarters. We got to win it in the fourth quarter against the Knicks. And I think it's important that we step up and we just make sure we get better defensively late in games.
That last drive, did he get a good jump, or how was he able to move on?
I just think we were supposed to we tried to step up too late. And once he got too deep in the paint, we didn't want to foul him, so I think a couple guys shied away from maybe stopping him. But I think we got to try to force him into a jump shot, and we just got to do a better job.
Offensively, you guys, they had some key stops in the last couple minutes too. You guys.
Yeah, we got stagnant offensively. We stopped our movement wasn't very good down the stretch, and they did a good job of packing it in. And I mean, we're gonna watch the film, and we just got to get better because teams are playing for position right now for playoffs, and we got to get tougher, and we got to continue to get better.
What did Coach what did he say about this loss to you?
He just said we got to get tougher. We got to elevate our game. And if you look at the 2 losses we have, these last 2 home losses we had, it's just the team who wanted it more is winning the game. And I think we're still playing like it's November, and teams are getting better. And he said we got to step our game up. We got to get tougher. And if we can do it, we just got to go out there and improve it.
On a totally different topic, have you gotten any indication from the league about next month, the All-Star game, that sort of thing? The announcer's supposed to be tomorrow.
No, I just heard rookie-sophomore game today, so I guess they announce it tomorrow. But this loss is tough enough to think about anything else right now.